Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Welcome to May the 8th, 2025. It's a Thursday. And welcome. Let's get started. This is the hourly. This was a great call yesterday. Hadi on the 4 o'clock. He got it early, nice. We're looking for this. I agree. We had this 4-hour number right back here, this old high. If you look at the 4-hour chart, you'll see it sitting right there, right on the money. And it was the consequent encroachment of this 4-hour busy. Called it right to there. I was thinking about it coming lower. Now get down into this one here, but we got a reaction off of that. And look at this. The next 4 hours, 8, 12. We're like right up here now, right near the top. So we have this relative equal highs above us. We have this fair value gap here. And this premium array has been hit. So the next immediate rebalance is sitting up here. So if we get a retracement back into right into that level right there, get a reaction off of it, this one right here, getting a nice reaction off of that, looking for these relative equal highs to get tagged now on the 4-hour level. What does that look like on the hourly? We don't want to see we want this to turn into a bear trap. So I want people to think that we're going to reverse and go lower now. We do have a change in direction right here, but as long as we close this above or inside here, we're still good for a long. And over here, that puts us right back. See how these are equal 1 minute highs here, right at the end of this immediate rebalance. That candle's close is these two candles highs. So next is this imbalance right here. So you're looking at 504 to 457. That's what's above us. Make sure we are live. Okay, good. Did anybody get notifications this morning? I just want to make sure. I sent them a note yesterday letting them know that that you guys weren't getting notifications. I'd like to see that get down into this breaker right here and get a reaction off this breaker and leave this portion open. I might have just missed it. I might have put it a little too low. We'll see. And then I don't want it to get below here, so. Might have set that just a tad bit too low. Might just leave him from there. But I'd like to see just at least get into this BISI right here. Just come in and tap it somewhere. I don't want to see it get anywhere lower than that mean threshold of this last candle here, this bullish candle. So anyway, that's that. Morning, Hadi. Did you catch this long right off of the, like you call it, the nice little perfect 4 a.m. or 4-hour close right there? And then did you catch all this run back up here again? Good morning, Abs. Darren, we have 1 minute inversion pair around 133. Around 133. A 1 minute inversion fair value gap at 133. Down here, yeah. There's a couple of them down there, hey? Well, if this one doesn't leave from here, right off the top of the weekly here, they all seem to be bouncing off that. If that doesn't just come out and tap it, we start digging into past the consequent encroachment. I'll close that one out, but I don't want to see it fill in this whole thing. But we'll see. If it starts filling this thing in, it starts to dig into more than the wick, starts to go through here, then I'm with you. There's a little cluster of lows below you here, and that 133 is sitting right below you. So we'll see what happens here. I just like the fact that we've come down and tapped this. We've tapped this one, and then we've tapped this one. See that? From the hourly, the next high has been tapped right on the money, and now we're getting a reaction off of that. So I want to see this start climb through this 217 on the hourly. But we got to get back up through here on the 5 minute. And the 5 minutes already tapped its low. So if we start to work through that level, then on the 5 minute, it's starting to violate the rule already to go higher. Right now it's tapped the very bottom of it, which is pretty much right where we're trying to get in here. And look at that, it's tapped me twice, or tapped that area twice. So we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Let's look at ES. From an hourly perspective, ES. You got this little one up here too. We've tapped that, gone lower. We have not closed below this low. but we have wick below that low. So I want to see if this holds right here and then starts to go higher. So that's the hourly you want to see hold. That's the discount box. So you've gone from box to box already. Box to box, done. Take out the low. Now you want to see it close back above this level. Use it for support to start running back up into this top one. And see on the 5 minute, there's the discount one right there. We're literally, the bodies are sitting on it right now. There's a small little imbalance there too. So literally sitting on that. So you want to see this kick out of here and start going higher. If it starts to roll through here again, like if you see this wick start to come back down into this, you shouldn't have to see that. You should just see this tap the top of this and start marching higher. I don't want to see the wick starting to dig through this candle into this level. It's been worked now. This sell side's been taken, and now I just want to see that start to climb up and out of here. How this candle is acting in the next 15 minutes. See, this isn't good here. This constant repeating it. Now it's come down and filled that fair value gap. So what are we looking at over here? That's been tripped. That's it. I don't want to see any more than that. So I'm putting my stop loss right there. Now watch how this acts. I want to see this. I want to see that body coming back to the open again. It's open. I'm going to take that out of there. So I'll take it out at break even. Ideally, I don't want to sit there, so I'm going to sit there and wait on this one. We can get back above here, then I'm more confident. I just want to see that mean threshold of that candle hold, and this portion stay open. So I want to see it start climbing on. If it climbs out of here, then my suspicions were right. But the fact that we got lows down here and that little fair value gap, Hadi just mentioned it. We'll see how this candle acts. I don't want to see it get back through more than 50% of this candle here now. All right, let's go to Dow Jones on the hourly. See how the Dow Jones just came back, just filled the fair value gap. All the bodies stayed up above the breaker, but we just had a wick eat into it right down to the last one. And then we stayed up higher. Contrast that too. Yes. Look at how much it worked. The bodies dropped below the high of the breaker. We just worked it, and then they took out the lows. So, and contrast that to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ worked all the way down to the bottom of it. Like right through, even the bodies broke through that breaker and ran out the lows. So bodies didn't break the lows. Bodies didn't break the lows either, but we got way down deep into them there. Not so much there. And then look at Dow. The Dow stayed way up above them. So the Dow was the strongest of the few and finally ran out the highs here. Closed on it. If we take this low, then we've got another return back into the structure here, and you've got this imbalance down here. So you need to see this break back up above here. Now that you've got a wick below that low, you want to see it break back up above here, take out this high, this BISI here, and then start running for the highs again. If it closes below that level, uses this level and that little imbalance in there as support to go lower, then you're looking for a run deeper into this range. Looks like you're right, CID. It just failed to want to go higher and not starting to come down lower. Now you don't want to see that fill in, which it just did, so it's lost its luster, and the fact that it's just chopping around here and not getting any quick reaction out of it makes you suspect, right? So keep your eyes on that little area Hadid mentioned earlier at 133, 134. You're inside this SIBI here. Got to break above the SIBI and get above this imbalance. This volume imbalance at 859 if you're into copper. Give up on natural gas. I don't know how to change this thing in. Regular. I don't know how to get this thing back. There we go. Let's go into corn. Let's look at these guys. Wheat. Still waiting for this to make a move. Soybeans. Still waiting for soybeans to get out of here and start running higher. You want to keep this candle here support, that being the breaker that takes out these lows. You want that to be the support to go higher. Mean threshold's the line in the sand there. You don't want to see it start running back, if otherwise it's running into this level down here. And then if we take that out, looking for this downside line. We're inside the sticks we put out here the other day. Bodies are all inside this BISI. Broke up above it. We're above this level here now. Find some support. Aiming for this next blue line. Look for coffee to take out this. It did take it once. They're still looking for these lows here now. Looking for sell side here. That's nice. I want to see it react off here, start coming back up higher, get above the look here button or look here line, and then continue to climb higher. If this reverses again today and comes back into this candle, you don't want to see anything more than 210 to around 209.50. If you start to lose that on the downside, then look for a return back into these this little imbalance here, these old highs. Cocoa had a reaction off of the 4-hour we looked at. Now you've got this box down here. So how you act inside that. You got to have a little buffer down here, I suppose, and then run for these lows. So if you start to really dig into here, look for one of these relative equal lows. And then back into this daily inversion for cocoa. We've traded through it. We've come back into it yesterday. Now we're getting a nice little reaction off of it. Looking for the sell side liquidity down here. First objective is here at 442. Then the next one is down here. Look at how long this hogs have been stuck in this barn for since March. Box to box. Use that box for support. Looking for the first premium. So we have this one here. Then the next one. Those are the two upside objectives next. Gold ran up above here. As soon as it takes out the mean threshold on a close, you're on the wrong side of it. Like this would have been for long. And as soon as it closes below here, you're on the wrong side. And it did. So cam model 3, 1, 2's done, 3's done. Lows taken, coming back in, find support, and continue going lower. Ran right to the top of the breaker. Now we get a trade above here. And then it came back, literally tapped it, and kept going higher. So you've got return to consolidation. You want to see if this bounces off of here and starts coming lower now. Or at worst comes to 338.3. See if it reaches that line and starts to get through it. UNG. ready to the mean threshold of this. We've reacted off of it. I want to see if this leg starts to continue going higher or reach for these old lows here. Need some balance. There's liquidity void in here. Just got to get up above this daily volume imbalance first. Bitcoin's got to get above here. Already traded below it. It's got to get above that if you want to start going higher. Take out these highs, then you've got first little structure break to get back up into this premium area and see if we get a range extension from here. If not, all these little downside objectives are in play. Look for all these on the downside. If this holds, look for the downside here. That's hit the high one right there. We'll see if that pops through here. Find support at the high there and then start going higher. You want to see a big bolt candle start getting through here today though. I could just hit here, react off of this, come back into that range. Start working this all over again now. Like turn into a big wick. That's the upside right there. DAX gapped up on us, ran right through our premium. So look at that premium right there. We ran back into it and then took out the highs. See a reverse, change in direction, came back up inside it, ran lower. So we're looking for this to continue, find support here. If that pops into institutional order flow entry drill, I still want to see these stay open and come lower, get back into this gap down here. Banks are doing well right now. Disney holding its own up there. This is an old premium box here. We get above this high here again, get back in track with going higher, reaching up into some 4-hour objectives up here. Those are the 4-hour objectives I'd like to see. For bonds. On the downside, we've hit it already. I don't see this candle give way now. Come back to the open, the old premium box. We could retrace back into that. Still want to see that go higher though. That'll be a line in the sand for me, is this premium box. The hold price to go higher. Discount box, premium box we laid out there yesterday or a few days ago. So we had a reaction off that. We've hit the premium box now. Now I want to see if we can get through here and run for this high and these two equal highs up here. See if this rolls over. No, we've taken out those highs. That mean threshold right there. You want to see that hold now and start pushing higher. Right inside that tiny imbalance right there. Inside this imbalance here. Now you want to see that start climbing out of here. Find support. We'll see that start climbing out of here now. This would be nice to see a puts us right into that weekly gap right there. And takes out these highs. See if that continues. Hit the bottom of the box. I've marked off the top of it right here. Is also the rejection block. So I want to see if we just tap the top here and start working through it. If we can get through it, then I'm looking for higher prices. I'm looking up into 133 for British pound. 133 to 130. 133.6 to 133.5. Still looking for silver to get up here. You don't want to see it break this low, otherwise forget this line. Get back here. Come back, filled that busy, and now we've wicked through into the mean threshold of the last down close candle. We're having a bit of a reaction off that. See all this chop? You want to wait for something cleaner. So I would imagine that 10 o'clock, between 9:30 and 10, making this low and running up and taking out these equal highs here. So if you're looking for that 133, come down, tap it, and get a reaction off that. Let's see what kind of a... Where's 8:30? What abs is six pack of abs. Give me my 6-pack of abs right here. I'm doing something with 4 a.m. here. There's the 4 a.m. I was wondering if that whole 4 a.m. candle was as important as the 6 a.m. candle. You could say... You could say this one here or this one here. I'm going to go with that one. Let's just run through that 30 level. So now you want to see that 30 level provide support. See that 34 level right here. All the way from there to there. See how it provides, it's traded below it, back into it for lower prices now. So now you want to see if this holds, if we're just wicking below here, or if this is actually the break in market structure you're looking for on the hourly. Come back, find support inside here, and continue pushing lower. So you want to see if it gets back above this, find some support, and then starts to move back into the range. And I would have to wait for this whole section to get taken out first. Darren, around 433, need to take that first. We'll wait to take it for the big run. Also have a 5-minute volume bounce there. Good morning. Hope to have a few hours this morning to catch some goodies. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Trump speaks at 10 a.m. Sounds like a trade agreement announcement is coming, which should provide a bullish push to the market. Yeah, I was watching him ramble on about this secret amazing, it's going to do really well. It's a really positive thing. He's leaving it as a secret, no hints towards anything other than this childish little, oh, I've got a secret, I can't wait to tell you guys. Just hold on to it and tell it when you need to. So he's pre-pumping the market, I guess, for this amazing, wonderful thing. So that's at 10 o'clock. And it may be today, according to him, it could maybe Thursday, Friday, it could be Monday as well. So we'll see how well you get a reaction from the market, I suppose, on his little teaser he wants to get out. Oh. There's a low wick missing, lower wick missing on the 4-hour for us both. My morning plan is to watch for a run lower to take out the London at the macro and run to the previous day's high. Morning Ollie. Take an initial messy Judas lower till Trump speaks. Yesterday looks like it put a low in the week. My ES took out the London low. Good morning. Agree with you that the lower till Trump speaks. There it is, lower. Now looking for a reversal. Watch it will with a Brahma. Good morning, Ali. So we've come back into this breaker again, or this, if you look at this as a break in structure. Found support at it, going lower. Takes out the low. I've got nothing in here in terms of a reversal, except for this imbalance that he had pointed out earlier. I do like all this down here that we finally had to work through yesterday. I'd like to see that either provide a level of support now. It seems to be the draw on price. So yesterday's old low, or yesterday's midnight open, 4 a.m. And Monday's, well, this is not yesterday's, this is Monday's cluster. I'll put right back into these old highs here. That's what we're just bouncing off of now. Got the first presentation fair value gap. We can get back up and through that. Are they just going to use that to go lower? Just shy of that first 50. How you doing this morning, Ali? We get back up on top of this and this. Look for a run back in here. We continue to use it for support and roll over and come down. Look for these downside objectives here. This Monday's first fair value gap after midnight puts us right on this old high here. Okay, we're above it now. You want to see find support in that and take out that little high. Right there. Anywhere inside there is fine, but right there's good. Take out that high. You want a nice bold candle to come out of there, create a little fair value gap, come back down. Like this candle, whole candle runs straight up, creates a little fair value gap in between those two. Comes back and that's 50%. So this is what I want to see. Anticipate this. Nope, didn't work. Forget it. I was trying to say, if we that's just doing into a bull candle, and you put this at 50%, you could anticipate where it might stop. Come back to 50% of that BISI. Again, you're getting into that chop fill here. That's a heck of a regular trading hours. If we continue to come down and fill this regular trading hour gap here, we're looking for 19,979. That's quite a ways down there yet. So it's into all this. You want to see it trade through here, through the mean threshold of this candle. We want to see this provide support to go lower. And initially you want to see it provide support to go higher, but see how it's just not acting the way you want it to act, or not acting the way I want it to act anyway. Mean threshold. Give me a nice solid body below here. And a little body below here. Give me a little body right there below here, 50%. Wait for it. 2, 1, right there. See how it, oh, it actually opened below. Now come back, give this a tap. Right there. Now you want to see it react off there and come back lower. Is that 50%? Oh, that's right there. Come on down. "15 seconds. I want to see that in a big bear or a wick. It's got to turn into a big wick here. There you go. Right for the last couple of seconds. No, come on down. Nice. Looking for your first objective right here is your consequent encroachment of the regular trading hour gap. So you're looking for 71. That's your 70 or 50%. Bingo, done. Okay. There's your 50% over with. All right. So now you're looking for the rest of this to fill in. And if you were short off of this one here, as soon as you break that low, move yourself to break even plus the cost of the trade. Pay yourself at the 50%. Start heading for your next objectives. Now, these might be your objectives too, like whether it's the 6 a.m., the 4 a.m., midnight. They're all pretty much overlapping anyway. So your 75% fill of this range is sitting at 26. Put you right in the middle of this one. So 26 will put you right here. If 50% is all they're going to give you and it goes higher, you got to get above here and then above this level, take out these highs for a market structure shift and then start thinking about going higher. You're well into the premium range there now. So you want to see this premium box above you here, get traded to and through, and then you one more premium box above here, trade it through. So there's a lot of chop here. I'd like to see it clear right out of here and use that 830 as momentum to go higher. This is the macro beginning now. So if this is coming lower, this should hold price, and then we should still see it come lower. Oops. If we close above it, look for a run back up into that first presentation again. You could see 980 as a downside. $980 will put you right down in here, all the way down through 980, and put you into 948. I'd like to see 030. You can see where all the draw is in here. A lot of data points in there. Which one do you want to find support off of? And time and price is the only thing you're going to have to do to work with here. That's holding. We've traded through it. We've worked through it once, twice already. Now 10 o'clock, you can see a 10 o'clock run back up into this candle's low at 122, which puts you right back in this imbalance right here. That first presentation fair value gap. 10 o'clock, then you see a reversal and come back down again and then continue going lower inside this range. The fact that we're having a big bold candle get all the way down here and there's only 6 minutes left, this would have to really snap back now and close above this level. But I don't think so. I think this is the reverse. We've got a change in direction right here. We have a market structure shift here. We use this candle as support to go lower. So if we get a run up here at 10 o'clock into this level, and it's a key level on the hourly, key level on the 1 minute for continuation on the downside. So this would be the first wick of the hourly, the 10 o'clock, and then a continuation on the downside. Because on the hourly, we'd have to get back through this level to go higher. So if Trump's going to motivate people and pump up the markets to run for here, and this is the next price leg higher, let's say he gives you guys some really great news here that really gets America pumped. That'll put you up at 2632. if we just used that, if we just use a fill of the fair value gap, or sorry, this regular trading hour gap here to go higher. So watch this level. That's if he pumps it back up through that level. And anticipate running for this next objective above us. We've traded through here now on a close. You want to see a return to here. Right there, I'll do a buy. And I'm going to stick it just below that level. Oh, literally ran right to me and took me out. I want to see this get some support and go higher back into this level here. I was looking at this and thinking that's below 50%. I can grab that to go higher. Watch it go higher now. Oh, it's already digging into this. The fact that we keep wicking through this, not clean price action, but it could still run up there. The bodies are still respecting it. It's got to get above here and break this now. Okay, 10 o'clock's almost here. We're watching this level here. $100 level. It's going to go higher anyway. So once again, the wicks did the damage for me. Closed above it. All this is fair game now. To go higher. Wait for structure break. So you just want to see it come down and just tap that. This wick is where stop loss was a little too tight. Find support off of here, and I want to see that go higher from here. A little structure break, come back to the high of it. I want to see it start working through here now. Look for the next structure break. There's not much in here, so I want to see this start accelerating through here. And I'll put the stop loss down below this low. It's been worked quite a lot, so I want to see this hold price. If it does come back down into here, I don't want to see the mean threshold. So if a graded response, you want to see that, tap that and go. Leave this open and run. All the way down to mean threshold of this candle. Leave the consequent encroachment open and go higher. I don't want to see it fill and then start digging all the way down into this candle's wick. Because then if it does, if it eats through the mean threshold and takes through this, then I'm looking for a deeper run back inside here. And then you don't want to see this, a wick even get below here. We have overlapping arrays. This one here is the one that wants the support price to go lower, and you broke it to the upside. And this one you want to see it provide support to go higher. It broke it to the upside. It did not come back and tap it. So if we are going to run deeper into this because it's sloppy, we could see a run back into that level there. See how this keeps coming back and retapping that? Accelerate, get out of here. You hit it once, hit it twice, and look, we'll see if the wick starts to come back in there again. I'm not interested. You could see a deeper run down into here now. You want one tap and go, not this up, up, back. See, it's how it's running back down into the deeper level here. So you could pick one up down in here. That's the discount finally gets hit. And no big structure break yet. So I'm just going to look here to see if this bounces off of here and then goes higher. And if it does take out that high and that high, then you've got a little bit more. And you want to see a body get through there, not just some little tiny piece of body. You want to see get real good displacement through. There's the very bottom of it right there. Now snap off there and go higher. You don't want to see it working all the way down into this low again. This has already been worked here. See how it's not reacting off of it really quick? You want to see it snapping off of there. Like tap it and then start ripping. If it's got intentions of really ripping higher, you want to see it get up there. So you're short right here, a D. Trade through it, came to it. Just digging all the way through, eating all this stuff up here. It's heavier than it is lighter. Oh, you were long. So those wicks just do the damage, hey? The bodies are still staying above this level right now. This is just the psych you out candle, so the fact that we've even taken a wick through that several times already just tells me you want to go another run on this liquidity below it. Now you've traded below that level. That's your next one, looking for the liquidity run. Need to rip it higher. We'll wait. Yeah. How do you use open range gaps? Like open range midnight? As downside objectives? Like anything that's open range midnight, the open range, the first midnight candle open, 4 a.m., 6 a.m., those are all specific levels we'll be gunning for. So I use this, like this open, first fair value gap open inside the 930 open range. That's used as support or resistance. So support if you want to go higher, resistance if you want to come lower, come back, tap it. As you saw in here, it used the whole first value, our first presentation, and then you get your reversal here. We took out a small high, reverse. Did not quite give you an opportunity to get short there. Takes out the next one, this one here, and this one on a close. You still don't get an opportunity to get in on this one. Takes out the low, come back, tap this low, and come lower. And it didn't even give you that either. So if it takes out this low, look for a return into here using this for a little bit of support. And then you want to eat through that and start running for these lower objectives, which is I'm looking for down here. This is the downside box I'm looking for. There's the tap. Right there. And come lower now. You could run right back up and tap this box right here. I'll even let you have that. We do not want to see him get through this level. Now we swept that low. We've tapped the midnight open on Monday. If we trade through this level, look for that box, get through that one, break in structure, get above the first presentation, and then we're going higher. Otherwise, all these data points down here still for me are draws on liquidity. You can look for a retap at this low here I like the fact that we've come into this candle. That's their like A+ one. Graded response. Comes back. Just give it a tap and let's get going. There you go. There. And it's right on a Tibbs 10, 9-10 turn. Open range. Midnight open. First fair value gap. Tap it. See it comes back into this candle here, or the midnight candle, and come lower. Or it's just going to gun it from a little box down here. Good morning, Shepard. How you feeling, buddy? I mean the regular trading hour gap from settlement to market open. Like the new day, the regular trading hour gap. This one here. So that's usually ran by 10:30. They try to clear this whole thing out by 10:30, right? So from the first open at 9:30, you're looking for the first. If it's below you, you're looking for a first opportunity in here to run for 25, 50, 75, and then a close. So there's your 75% right there that we had marked off here. So you're using this regular trading hour gap and looking for the first opportunity you can get into on a short. And you're looking for, like if it's 9:30, where was 9:30? 9:30 here. Low to get taken. Trade back into that low. If it's not that one, wait for this low to get taken. It trades through it. You come back into it. There's your short. You're a little ways into your regular trading hour gap now. And you're using this to continue coming for 50%, 75%, and then a full close. So you're looking for this as liquidity that you're looking to trade into, at least 50% of that by 10:30. Like Michael says, you want to see if this whole thing close in and run for the liquidity by 10:30. And that is just your entry there for each one of the levels. And then you want to make sure that that holds price. It holds. We want to see if it get through it for support to go higher. It didn't. Continue to fill in the rest of this gap. I don't know if that helps you at all, Billy. But Hans is our go-to guy for that. He's always looking at this as a trade opportunity. So 75%, find some support. Look for these little lows being tapped here. SIBI, you want to see that SIBI stay open in terms of you don't want to see a body get through there. So continue to accelerate through to our low level and looking for down here. And just so you know, this regular trading hour gap will be filled at this candle's, my discount box here. Interesting, hey, sweet Asian dude. How the overlap for your first presentation fair value gap of the week. Hit it. It's overlapping all these key data point levels. That has nothing to do with volume. It has nothing to do with support and resistance. It has nothing to do with boardroom meetings. That's purely algorithmic data points. That is not a coincidence that we're overlapping and finding sensitivity at these levels. Eventually, you got to buy into that there's an algorithm driving the market. So low hit right there. Now watch this level right here. Right on 75%. Now notice when we traded through this, we didn't get an opportunity to come back into that and tap it. So if we run through here and tap this level, look where it's sitting on your fib tool. %. There's 62% there. Again, you want to see a body hold on here. You don't want to see a body get through, but if it does, look for another return into this guy here. 70% optimum trade entry is a real fill of that. And then come lower. Yeah, on the 15-minute chart, it's returning right to that consolidation there. The consolidation from 4 o'clock till like 8 o'clock. That whole Asian type range. It's returning back into that. There's also a fair value gap busy down there. There's also the new week opening gap. We're just bouncing inside the new day opening gap now. So all that's sitting down in here. We've got a body above here now. We've come back, found support at it. Is this 50% right here? Not quite 50 yet. Look for some support in here. Oh, by the way, did you guys get any, there's the retap of the low of it. Did you guys get a notification this morning? I didn't hear anybody said that whether or not they got. Derek, did you get a notification this morning that the show was on? You didn't? Thanks, Hadi. So 50% is up here still. Still not there yet. So we found support inside here. Tap the bottom of it. Now you're in the consequent encroachment of it. Looking for this to run up above this high here. Get into that 50% and then look into this range here. You did abs? Okay. Sandra didn't, abs did. Good morning. Is it psychological not to use red down candles? Change your color, man. Change your colors. If red says no, it's good. It's an interesting psychological question, right? When you go red light, we're always taught to stop. Anything red, we're taught to think caution. Maybe that's why I'm colorblind. Maybe that's why I'm red-green colorblind. It's only mild, but interesting. Yeah, there could be definitely a psychological edge to that. It may prevent you from wanting to use red candles. Change your colors up. Help your mindset, man. I think the reason I don't have red and green candles is because they're not clear in my eyes. I like contrasting colors like bright yellow, blue. Yellow and blue are nice contrasting colors for me, so they tend to work. So there's the upside. There's a reverse. We've given you the reverse. We gave you the 50 or 62% range. We gave you this tap of that. So that small little run here is a relatively clean trade. I like the way we use the bottom half of it, then the consequent encroachment of it, then the top of it right here. So low consequent encroachment, high data points, you think, and then start running all the way back up into premium box. There's another one above us here. We tapped that box. Wick did some damage, and I want to see a continuation. I want to see him eat through this level right here now. But we've got a body above here, so be careful. So the first candle to the left of this, that is a bullish candle, you look to see if we break above it and find support at it. So you broke above it. If we come back and find support in this, look for a run up higher into this premium box up here. This is your line in the sand if you trade below 2050 or 050. Look for a run on this low again and a continuation for this regular trading hours to fill. We have not traded below that level yet, so this candle's not valid for me. I know Michael likes to call it as soon as this candle closes below that open, it's valid. I like to see bodies or wicks get below it. Watch this level here. And away we go. Looking for this downside still. Got to get a body through here, not just a wick. Got to get a body. Never get notifications. Don't have to set. Don't we have to set it for notifications? I think you just hit the bell, and that tells them that you're. I think that's how it works. You hit the bell in the corner up at the top there. You'll see it's supposed to send you notifications. Mine's black. Thank you. 15 minutes. I put a picture. I put a pic in Telegram. The mouse is running again. The mouse is running, he says. Let's look at Disney. Where is Disney? Look at that. Go, Disney, go. How's that for a 20% return on your money right there? In less than a month, you have a 20% return on your money. But who would have saw that coming? Reverse. Trade back into it. Go higher. Use the high. Trade above it. Find support at the high. Run up higher into the premium box. Trade above the premium box. Trade back into the premium box right here. Run higher. Take out the gap on a close. Come back all the way back inside the gap. And then you want to see this gap hold price, and that gap holds price, and then it just gapped up again. So you could have, I guess, played it technically off of an hourly chart, still watching for support levels, and they're all working, and you want to see that keep pushing higher. I never would have thought that Disney would have got up there, but there's the magic of Disney. There you go. No body below here. Lots of wicks. Not getting this level yet. We're looking for a market structure shift. If we can get above here, then that tap of these old highs here is all you're going to get. This level we may not reach for. So far we've got these old highs here. So I want to see structure break here now. If you want to go higher, see that turn into a bull candle and start getting back up into this premium box up here. We got to get structure break though. We could see it run all the way back up into this premium box, roll over, then take that discount box and continue going lower. Good for you. Nice play, Chris or Craig. So our first indication we're going to go higher was right here. Body's respecting it. Wicks doing some damage. Looking for this level. If we break through that, look for the premium level. Get through that, look for market structure shift. That first presentation, find some support and start running for this liquidity here, here, and here. Right up inside there. I love those data points. See how it just taps it and just get a reaction off of it? I don't care if it goes through it. I just love to see it hit it and get a reaction off of it. It tells me it's an important point. The algorithm's referring to that point there. Some random spot here, that. There's another little imbalance here. The high of it, we're just tapping the high of it here. Right there. I'll draw it out for you. Now, if you want to get out of here, you've hit it 3 times. Let's go. Get out of Dodge, and you want to run for up here. You already got that first one, so you want to see a body get through here first, and then you're running for here. There's your premium box. So now typically you want to see this run up in here like this and then snap off of that, drive through this level. So this is when we first saw this, we thought, yeah, we're going lower, right? Psych, froze above it or inside it still. We did not get a close below here. Gave you another little tease, wick down there, and then we closed above it again. Closed above this level, tap, tap, tap. Now you want to see if whether or not this one here gets closed above. So it's, you can see how we're wrestling between these two levels. Waiting for the body to close to give you a hint on which direction it wants to go to. Now, if you're grading this in terms of weakness or strength, it doesn't have a lot of weakness or strength to go lower. It looks like it's starting to get some lift here, right? We're finding some support at these levels, and we're back up into the premium portion of that, and we reacted off it. That was the one that says, okay, this is what we're looking for a continuation. And this, all this stuff in here is not what you want to see if you want to go bearish, because it's already done its job up here in the premium portion of this small range. So the fact that it's chewing its way up here and finding support at these levels gives it more strength to go higher than it does to go lower. Right? And there's our like line in the sand. And then right here is the last hurrah is to hit this, roll over, then come down. If it trades through that, we'd look for a run on the high. So that's not only is that the premium box, it's also the range extension box if we trade above it. And notice how we are above, we're closing above the consequent encroachment of this. See that? We're working the last 25% of this box again. Consolidation inside SIBI. Breakout, baby, breakout. So what you want to see here now is a body close above here. There's the premium box almost touched. There you go. Now the premium box is hit. So box to box, albeit sloppy, it has made box to box trading. Now you want to see if this holds right here for a second, comes back and finds support inside here, and then continues to push higher. So you can come all the way back to these candles bodies. Even that candle's open, which is the consequent encroachment of this, and push higher. So this is now premium box hit, discount box is hit, premium box is hit. Now I'm looking to see if we close above this level and start to run through our first presentation again. Because we could see this hit here, roll over and come all the way back down and then continue running lower right from here. Opened right on top of it. Now you want to see this level get taken, and you want to see a market structure shift here, a body pop up above this and use this first presentation as support to continue going higher. I don't think we're going to finish up down here. I think lunch hour, we're going to see this run down here one more time, 11, 12 o'clock. I don't think they're going to leave that untouched. So you haven't even come back to 50% of the range yet. Below it, tap it, coming back lower. Watch, see if it takes this level out here. Didn't even tap that one again. Did not take out the high. No body really closed above here yet. That literally opened on it. Dropped through it, tapped it. I want to see this come through this level here at 93. It tapped it. I want to see it close below 93. Dig into this candle. Get a little structure shift here to get back into this range. We're getting it. See how we're literally opening right on that level again, like we did here. Opened on it, give a little wick, opened on it, and now we're looking for, see what I mean? You could just get this bull trap right there, premium level, wick did some damage, body stay in it, and now we're getting a retracement all the way back down. Again, looking for this level here on the hourly. Reverse, change in direction, sweep this, come back inside here. If this closes here, I'm not looking at this anymore. I'm looking at this right here. And if we close below this level, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at this and these. So watch where this closes in the next 8 seconds. If it closes above this opening here, then this is important. There, close below it. So we don't see it come back into this level. And if it doesn't on this candle, and this candle continues to make it through here, then that one's the important one. So I'm looking to short right there. Go to break even, cost of the trade again. I want to see it was accelerate through here now. Take this one out. Didn't. See how it came right back into this discount box, box to box. It's already tapped it again right here. So watch, see where this one closes here. And now that it's tapped the discount box, we could look for a premium box up here now. I want to see just this right here. Tap it and come back down again. Come on down. I'll even go short right there. Come on, let's go short right there. And I'm going to put it just above this level here. I don't want to see this whole breaker get taken out. You can just come back and find support in it and then just keep coming lower. As soon as it takes out that low, I'll move to break even. So I don't want to see this level get closed through. And I don't want to see that level get attacked. So for me, it's done its thing right here. I'm going to move to break even plus the cost of the trade. You can tap this level right here and then come lower. If it's clean, just tap it and go like that. See that? Just tap it and go. You don't want to see it come back in there. This candle's mean threshold or consequent encroachment also lines up with this here. And the top of this is the last line in the sand. If it runs through it, then look for a run back up into here and here again. See, this whole candle, you don't want to see that come all the way back. It's already done its thing. So let's go, get down there. Now we're above this level on a close. So if you come back and find support inside that level, now if it reacts off that and goes higher from here, see how it's tapping it? So we're back into that order block again now. It's mean threshold. So I'm between here and here right now. This mean threshold and this candle's wick, its mean threshold or consequent encroachment. Not acting the way you want it to. So look for this up here. Unless we get below here again. And there we go. That's why it keeps throwing me off. And I keep pulling that stop loss in tight just because it's not acting the way I want it to act. But yeah, back to here. Consequent encroachment. You know, this is a institutional order flow entry drill. You figured, ah, good, keep going, keep going. And the fact that it came back one more time, not my idea of fun. It's precision, but it's not acting. Once it's hit that precision, it's not acting the way you want it to act. Start running these lows out here. So there's your discount box down here again. And so far, the bodies are holding it. Now the wicks are holding it. And this premium one hasn't been hit yet. This breaker's just been hit once, twice here. So this whole section right here hasn't been re-engaged. Yeah, I'm going to wait for them. Good idea, Hadi. You're in the middle of that range there from high to this premium and discount. So you want to see it break out of here somewhere. The lesson for the day is chasing my stop loss too tight, too soon. Low taken. $30 seconds. We want to see if we close below here. See that whole snapping back off of this little imbalance right here? The mean threshold. You want to see that just keep pushing through here and then come back with a body into here. Not this mess here. Wait for a structure break. See it close below 0.5, 0.43. See it a close below that. This is the first start. This next one's right here. get a structure break, come back inside this candle or this right here, and then continue coming lower. So this open, midnight open range, first presentation fair value gap, I want to see it trade through this. Oops. I want to see it trade through this on a close, not take this out, come back inside that, find support inside here, and come lower. So it's going to kind of look like this. It's going to come down here, come back into here, and then go lower. Like that. Close below it. I want to see a body close below here, but not take out this low. Then I want to see this level, like I just showed you, trade back into it, and then come lower. We've traded below this level, so if we trade back into this open, and then come lower, I'm all right with that too. That level, see we traded below it, trade back into it, start coming lower, take this guy out, come back into that one and this area again, and then go lower. Here's your macro. Get ready to start spooling. Come down to my hourly. There's the kickoff of that midnight open. That's total valid right there. Just that drop below the low, come back to the midnight open, come lower. That's a nice perfect little entry right there. As soon as it takes out that low, break even. You don't want to see it come back up there again. You want to see it start to accelerate through here now. I don't want to see it go any higher than this level right here. And you want bodies down here, not wicks. This would have been nice to see it close down here and then come back into here and tap this, like right there, and then come back lower. Not acting the way I want it to act. So right there, look at that perfectly. Now come lower. Now, I wouldn't want to see it come back into here again. See, not good. You've done your thing there. You've come back. You've tapped it right there. Good. You've done your thing. Now leave. This whole wick thing is really messing things up. We still haven't got a body below that little level right there. If you stretch it out, you'll see it sitting there. See it? We haven't got a body. We've had lots of wicks get through it, no bodies. So there's still holding price there. So if we end up ripping all the way back through into this consolidation again, see how it's starting to compress now? If we can get back up into here, then it compresses, comes back down to here, and then starts doing this little compression until it finally breaks out the higher the low. Got to keep your eyes on these little guys as well. So all you could get out of that break there was tap this, run for that low. That's it. Little tiny range extension right there. That little tiny range you're in. Popped out, made a little longer. Then traded back through this immediate rebalance right here. Closed above it, came back, tapped it. And now we're running above this level. Find support, run for the premium array above you here. Got to be quick to see those ones. Holy smokes. Look, they are right tight and quick. Yeah. You can see how this internal range liquidity is hunted for. Remember up here we're talking about saying, oh, we're thinking it might go higher. And it didn't break that high. We said it could come all the way back down again. And sure enough, it's come all the way back down to the discount box. So now we're going box to box. Now box again to, or this little tiny box down here to box up here. Remember we said that hadn't been hit yet. It just finally got hit here. And now we want to see if this level here gets hit. Remember I was telling you before, they always like to come back and get these things. Especially if you get a quick run through them, you get a little tap, finish it off, that they want to come back and grab that area that we didn't give you any support off of initially, didn't give you an opportunity to get in on it here, didn't give you an opportunity to get in on it here until the low half of it, ran to the discount box. Now we're right back up into that premium breaker again. Watch this level here, and then watch that little guy right down there. Look at that, right up into the premium box. Well, not box, but into that premium breaker. Now if that stops there and wicks all the way back up and hits that, that would not surprise me at all. Nope, I've closed below it now. There you go. And look at that. Trade below. Oh, we did not come back into it. I thought we would get that. Look for my hourly discount box. That's enough to throw people off right there. And notice after this candle here, it never gave any opportunities to get in. Didn't give you one here, didn't give you one there. Ran straight through the lows. There's the old 830. Literally opened and closed, just closed below it right there, just came back in, gave it a tap, keep coming lower, look for this box. Trump started talking, so it dove down. So there's the discount box there. We're just hitting it now. Now I want to see if we get a kick off here. Now you're looking for any opportunity for a reversal. If Trump's new wonder moment, his new wonderful trade deal is going to pan out, and you should see the market respond right off of here. We should see a lower time frame structure break. I want to see it get above here. these levels here. Break through here. There's the perfect fill of your regular trading hour gap. All done, all done. If we trade through this into the next daily, a new day opening gap, a new week opening gap below you, and your event horizon fit between these two is sitting somewhere in here. I want to see if we get into this consequent encroachment. Premium level. You're looking for 9970. Yeah, consequent encroachment would be nice to this. 50% of this leg here is right in here. So this will be just pop below that into the consequent encroachment of this SIBI. That inversion there, and just catch a nice little reversal in here. That would be nice to see. Not quite tapping on 50% of it yet. So we've still got one more little drive down. And notice how all these little data points we talked about when they were way up here. We're saying, look at those data points down there. The last one fills right here is the consequent encroachment and the bottom of the 50, just under the 50% of the range. That 970 that Avs was talking about, that full finish is right there at 964. So we just come down and tap this, get a nice little reversal, take out market structure, look for continuation. You get next levels here, next levels here. You can see how they're really tight, small little bear trap, potential bear trap, or bull trap, bull trap, bull trap. All with these little levels that are just sitting here waiting to get hit. Remember that one? We didn't get a chance to hit it yet. This one's been hit. This one hasn't. We just traded right up into the bottom of the breaker. It's got to see this one to break through, and then you're aiming for that one. Uncle T is talking. The honey sweet deal with the UK. The honey sweet deal. Mm-hmm. All these little sloppy wicks down here. Not worth trading them. Not worth trading them at all. Welcome to the group, Allie. Boy, sometimes you think price will never get there, and sure enough, it does. Called 19,970 when I was telling Hadi good morning this morning. Come down, just got go up, almost there. Nice call, abs. Nice call, buddy. We're still waiting for that. I still think you're going to get it. I still think we're looking for this consequent encroachment of this for sure. We haven't quite hit 50% of that range yet, so I'd like to see that just come down, pop into your 970 level and my consequent encroachment level here. That's the thing, right? If you're holding for that level, if you're trying to short that, and you're waiting and waiting for all this, you can see how these could just totally take you out, throw up your mindset. This looks so choppy. This looks so much cleaner, right? Came back, tapped that low right there. And then all this mess that you don't worry about anymore, it hit it. You just go, I'm aiming for that objective. That next hour, done. Trade is done for the day. If that's all you're looking for precision, from there to there, done. Right? And all this, how many of you get psyched out and thrown off when you're sitting inside the trees like this? That's where you can get thrown off of a clean entry on. It looks so much cleaner on an hourly than it does on a 1 minute, right? That's how you say, am I going to stay dedicated to my objective? $68. So we're looking for this premium box, see if it holds to come lower and come back and tap this. That puts you right back in here for an immediate rebalance of this level that you could trade through, come back in, find support at, run higher for this premium box. That this becomes an immediate rebalance on the hourly, comes back down as a wick, and then as we trade through it and to it at 2 o'clock, look for a run back in here. Like this is 10 now or 11. Yeah, 11 o'clock candle. 11 closes below. 12 gives you a little wick, or 12 gives you the wick into here, runs through this immediate rebalance on a close above that level, and then comes back, taps it, goes higher. That's all. I can almost see this. If this turns into a wick all the way back down now, after hitting this level, that's what I'd like to see. The low is 61 on that candle, and we're just hitting at 60, 61 right here inside the premium array. So you can roll over here and start coming back down. Let's watch this level here now. I'm going to get rid of this one. It's a 10, 9, 10 turn. I'm going to put that above there this time. You're looking for 925. Hmm. Hmm. Right there. I don't want to see it go above that. That's already gone way past where I thought it would go. I was hoping to turn into a wick. Didn't give me that level. If this turns into a wick now and then comes down, I'll be pissed. There, it would have taken me out anyway. Premium levels up here still. No bodies above here yet. Back into this breaker. Watch this level here. $16, $17, $18 in here. Let's see if we can get back through that level. So we're obviously bullish right now. Above that level, to come back and tap this before closing a body above here. Then run for the premium again. We're back into that premium above that one. Support here, keep coming higher. $16, $17, $18, the squabblers, all trying to make one higher or low. So 16, 17, 18 goes on 17, then 19 goes on 18. Right back to that opening. Now I want to see that get taken on the upside. This 18 creates the high, and then the 19 gives a reverse on this. The 18 makes the high, 19 is a reverse on it. Back to here. Now see that start running through this premium above you here. You finally have a body break above here. See how it starts above it, comes back, taps it, keeps coming higher. I want to see if it gets through this level and this level. Literally came down, filled that whole regular trading hour gap to the tick, and then left, which is right to the tick on our hourly. And it ran through all the reverse change up points. Right here. Right here. We have not got a chance to get back into it though. So be careful on lunch. You got any manner of bull traps here. This one wasn't. This one could be. This one could be. Till you get into some clean air again, which is above that level. And it reverses on you and comes all the way back down for lunch hour and digs into here. Look at that, run right up into that premium, right through here. Nice. Now it's tapping off of there. You want to see it go higher from here now. Look at that, whip right down into it. We're through it, tap it. You don't want to come through it again. You just want to see it, hit it, and go. And we're back into that breaker again. We fill that little fair value gap right there. Now if we close above this level, on a close, look for this premium box above you here. There's the discount. There's the premium. So we'll see if we close above here. Too many levels I have to look for to find validation on to keep going higher. support. I want to see that go higher from here. What's the spread? That's a whole handle. Get above here now. Come back, give it a little tap. Go along there. Next premium boxes there. Looking for this guy right here. See if we get the continuation up here. Yeah, I can see it. We got this reversal here. Premium box is sitting right above us here. It'll be right just in here, just below that open. I got a feeling it could come back into here, and I just want to make up some of the loss I took there on a couple of other little trades, so it should make it all back. Looking for this premium box here. If we hit that, roll over and come back down into here, box to box. It might get a reaction off of this one here. I'll put it right on the bottom of the box. Between this one and this one. Find some support in here. Keep coming higher. Now you can practice doing a TPM 3 on this and just wait for the first reversal and just keep riding this up. You might get a full run into 193, which would be the top of this right here. So if we're hold off till 193, that should give us right there on the edge. Oh, it took me out already. Okay, well, I got the profit anyway. Imagine waiting for, no, just, I don't know why I did. I just moved it there. Anyway, doesn't matter. So looking for the 193 now. So we're running through this low right here, 176, then 191. There you go. There's 193. So we're inside that premium box now. Now we're going to see if it gets above 217. This is the consequent encroachment of that right now. So that's a tap of 830. Today's 830. And then see if that comes back lower. Your 11 a.m. play, yes. Right off 830s there. That's the top or the consequent encroachment of this premium box. Right off an 830. Strange how they overlap, hey? 830 and that consequent encroachment. And now we're getting a snap off reaction. Now I want to see it close below here. So our, when we had it sitting at 193, would have been a nice little exit point right there. Trade below here. I'm telling you, we're not done down here. No body below here. Still going higher. Mean threshold. Here and here right now. Does this give way or does this give way? We have a wick through this and a wick through this. Remember, we had no opportunity to get in here. Nowhere inside here did we get an opportunity to get in on that. This one here, body breaks above it. We didn't even get an opportunity on that. So these two, this cluster here, has not had an opportunity to get in off of it from a perfect perspective anyway. If this is another price leg higher, like holy crap, that's going to be a big run then. That's going to be a huge run. And getting on 1130 now. Rejection block. Oops. 32. Bottom of the hour. Crazy Ivan. If you get above this on a close, come back and use 830. I'd like to see that go higher. But if it doesn't get closed above here, which is, it's going to close above actually 220, 229 or 214. It would have to close above 229 for me. Mm. 2014, I think, is the high. $2014, 25. I don't see anything in there. Maybe 190. Yeah, 2029 or 229 to 236. The fact that we've peaked out in this premium array here, we're literally 1.5 handles short of the full fill of this premium array. And we're trying to get these little probes, trying to get up there. I'd love to see it just hit that spot and roll over and come down. I don't know why I keep yawning all the time. I've only got to lose another 0.8 of a pound to get on the balloon. Yeah, that 830's holding. It's got to get below here now. Right this level right here. Close below that. Use this level to go lower. All right, 830. Not close below that level. Let's see if we can find some support in the 830 candle now. And start pushing higher. Before you take that, come back, give us a kiss. Don't leave. Don't leave. Heidi and Darren are running behind it with our lunch boxes. Come back. The bus is leaving without us. I want to see it come back to here. There's the 6 a.m. So that makes it up to 239. That filled that 15-minute fair value gap now, Hadi. Now you want to see it come back into it. At least 231. $229, $228, anywhere inside there. That's equal highs on a 15-minute and that inversion as well. That's leaving without us. Look for this objective above here at 455. That'll be nice box to box, big run today. 400 handles, 500 handles. That gets from there to there. And here I was thinking we wouldn't be done down here, but it looks like we are. Definitely done down there. I want to find support off London now. We're getting out of the dark ages here. We're getting into lighter colors. Starting to brighten up on us. Big blue bus at 11 a.m. Looking for a retracement back into this old high here. That could give us a lunch hour retracement back into here, or even here. So this whole range here, you could get a retracement back into this level here, which would put us right back on that premium box once again, and then go higher. Good for you, Ollie. Nice work. Well done. 250 is a lot of points. Good for you, man. Immediate rebalance. This is like institutional order flow entry drill. Treat that like a fair value gap. Came down, tapped it, went higher. I still want to see 12 o'clock give us a reversal here and trade back into the range. got in a breaker at fair value gap unicorn in a macro at 2033. 2030. What time frame are you on there, Ollie? $11.06. I don't see it. I don't see what it is on the 1 minute. I don't see what you're looking at there. All I see is just a whole pile of consolidation. And 2030 puts you right there. So unless you anticipated this reverse into here at 2007, even that doesn't come down to 2030. Yeah, I don't see what you're looking at in here. If it works for you though, whatever you've got is a setup and it works, I'm happy for you. I don't see anything in there except a lot of chop. That doesn't mean by any stretch that I know what I'm doing. I'm just saying I don't see a clean setup in there, but if you see one in there and it works for you every time, then take it, man. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. Got a 15-second chart at 11:07. Now this one popping up above here, coming back into here at 11:30 or 20:33 or 20:38, I could see that being a trade. Consolidation, pop up above it, come back inside it, go higher. From there, on a 15-second, I just can't see it on a 1 minute. Here's your 11:50 macro now. Again, I'm looking for a measure of retracement back into the range again. We see it close below here. Get an institutional order flow entry drill, keep coming lower. This immediate rebalance. We traded below it now, tap it, come lower. Come right up in here, give me an institutional order flow entry drill. I'm going to go short right there. And I don't do great at lunch hour, so I'm going to be tight on this one. I don't want to see this get through here. And I'm going to use a Model 1 to manage it. Right there's the fill. Don't even like that little pop through there. Now I don't want to see that high get taken again. Take that low, pay yourself there. I've only got one on, so I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to go back there for time. If I come back to that level, I'll go in again there. Right. Just looking for 50%. I've only got one on and I'm at break even plus a little bit here. Nope. We'll do it again if it comes back up into here. I clicked it. Right there is mean threshold. Don't want to see that go lower than that. I'm not going to push my luck anymore, but looking at that mean threshold right there, this fair value gap, trade it back into it one more time, come lower again. We have just got a body below this level. So for me, it feels bearish. Mean thresholds holding. Yeah, post that, Ollie. I'd love to see it. I want to understand your logic. If it pays, it's good. Works for me. So Ken, you want to see this hit off of here and go get a reaction and start running lower. Look for that 50% level there again. like lunch hour. So now we've come back and tapped this old high here on the hourly, the London high. Now we want to see if we start eating into the body, which is 255. So it's below the 6 a.m. candle. This is when it can start doing some lunch hour lashings. $11.50 candle. $11.50 candle. Once price is going above it, it's going up and not gonna stop. Yeah, that could be a massive freaking run. Looking for that upside there. Look for it to close above 291. Eat through these three candles, and once you get above that with a nice bold candle, you want to see it tap this. Unlike what we got right here, I guess you got one bold candle, get above it, come back and tap it like this, and then go higher. Same kind of thing here. You want to see a bold candle, get through this, come back, put some wire on this, and start shooting higher. Look for that first level here to give away. Small little range here. Pop, touch it, run in through the mean threshold of these three candles. The last line in the sand is this right here. The level we have at 302. Come back and find support at that and go higher. I just remember lunch hour. There's usually a run on liquidity. During lunch hour, so or 11:30 to 1:30. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. It's now lunch hour, so 10 o'clock for us here in Canada, or this western part of Canada. So kind of keep your eyes on this upside objective here for lunch hour, if not higher, once we get through that. And then a retracement back into this level here. If we see a pull back into this premium box and see some support in that, I'd like to see that be the next price leg higher. So you'd want to see something like this. And anywhere inside there, that's the bottom of it, just takes you above the high. And that clears out 554. So I'm looking for a price leg to get back in there. And if the price leg hits box to box peak, then if it's just box to box next from here, there's the discount box. That'll put you right in there, box to box. If we get a big retracement back in here at lunch hour to 130, if you see it starting to come back down, look for that little tiny fair value gap there, run above here on the 1 minute, and then look for a pump back up into that higher range. So that box to there is that next price leg. If this doesn't break here right now and start taking off. Because we've already hit this high here. So we've traded above it. We've come back, tapped it. Now you want to see it accelerate through. That's these three right here. First indications closed here, then here, body above, come back anywhere inside this little cluster of wires. Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like what we're doing, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like what we're doing, don't bother with the thumbs up. Just pop in every day. We're here. We got some great people in here, some smart people. They got some really good trade ideas, and we'll help you out. We'll move you forward in your price action study. And yeah, with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All the best. Take care. And tomorrow's a nice Friday, so we'll see if we can't get a decent trade on Friday. Until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Or on Telegram. You know me, I say I'm leaving, but I sit on Telegram there, and I'll be chatting with you guys from there. So I'll talk to you later. Take care.